the aftermath of dealing with Lucky Langs, and you were able to interrogate them, and pretty much their reasons were just money, as Mugland not only had money but also they were cornered. So it's either doing that and getting a lot of money, or not doing that and dying. And well, it failed, and it ends up that you you had two prisoners, and well, you killed one of them. The other just heard and felt the body of Lucky Langs reaching the engines and just turning into this pile of red goo. And well, as you got to the cloud cloud keep cloud river keep, you got them to the authorities, and they are, well, she is being dealt with, the other two are dead. And you took some time to resupply, and Anna Winslow took her time to resupply and also take a look of the venom that she got. But you guys did such a good job in that combat scene that she just needed a couple of medicines and she was all right. As the time was passing and you got back in the ship and started flying, didn't take too long till you were attacked by some sort of magical creatures. They are called marauders, and they were destroying the ship and using their magical scimitars to tear the ship's hull. And some of them were trying to, well, overload themselves and take the ship's control. And this didn't work, as you guys were fast. And I think by far this was one of the hardest combats we had. And well, as you were taking some time resting and, well, patching your wounds, eventually you saw a weird aura of magic that started happening. And apparently it was this weird connection that was making some electricity and dealing some damage on the surroundings, and the clouds around you were completely dark. And out of nowhere, you saw a massive creature, three heads, well, storming inside of you. It was a manticore, and well, it attacked you fiercely, and you almost had problems with it, but you rolled very good and you used good tactics, and the creature was overwhelmed and destroyed. And as the fight was over, Anna took a look on the ship, and she was a little worried. And the goblin siblings appeared, and they got you the news. The ship is not broken, but needs repair. If keeps flying, it might go down. So we're gonna need an emergency landing, and well, let's hope that y'all survive this Felkar's desert. And well, now for the questions, and also forgot to add in the game. But while you were deciding to go down or not, she gave you the option to go to this temple. And since this is a Bri temple, there might have some tools and or pieces that they can use for scrap and reimagine them for rebrand and fix the ship's contents.
Hmm.
And well, to get things going, I'll get with the first question for Thunder.
Mhm.
Well, this being completely new, and just a reminder, you're going to the Krill of Quartz to rescue the the guy that recreated the Pyronite explosive in Alkenstar. And well, what Belagar expects of this forgotten temple of in the middle of this magic desert.
Huh. He expects. Well, there's probably something here since that science guy went there, and it won't be abandoned for long. Or Moglin will probably send his goons to arrive any time.
Okay. And now for James West. How's James West feeling of traveling by foot on the Spellscar Desert?
I think he'll be fine with it. Like I said, this is just a vacation to him. He's having a good time. This a desert. It's kind of like a beach, right? Maybe without water, but I think he's fine.
And lastly, Saki. In in Nico's opinion, what is the worst that can happen with them?
Uh, well, we could die.
That's the worst? You think
Uh,
death is worse?
Very
Mutations
cryptic.
could happen. We are in a very magic, chaotically magic area, so it might get weird and kind of don't know what's gonna happen. So it's like, I'll probably die.
Okay. So, well, I'll take off and Frodo just turn my cat cam over here. And my mouse space is not a lot, but, well, you'll be here with me. So, let's go to the ship. And where is the thing? Over here. So, okay, I think Thunder crashed, but you right, buddy?
Yeah.
Cool. So, you just defeated the massive manticore over there, and as you slayed one of his heads and throw into, well, the spellcaster desert, Anna Winslow just looks to you, and I'll go to the panel. You guys take your seats and be ready. I'll try to find a good place for it to land, but be prepared. She makes some signs for the siblings, and they go and try to get some other stuff, get some ropes to fix some people in places. And, well, as she attunes herself to the ship, gets in the safety of their seats. She takes the note over there, the note, the speaker, and just, crew, attention. We might doing a emergency landing. Please take your seats, tighten your belts. This is going to be rough. She turns off, closes the door behind her, and you can see the surrounding area. Slowly, there was just this floor of this fluffy white clouds that, well, now were completely dark, but you just go inside the storm and you can see more of those electric arcs, and this is mostly for creatures that originate that. So the closest you are to yourselves, the better, as it will cause less of those stairs and damage a little bit less the ship. But you see the whole surrounding area completely chaotic, and eventually you descend and you see a bunch of different riftlets and different mountains, and eventually you just reach the ground and you just listen the sounds of the engine going down. And let me just put you that, and there we go. Awesome. And as you go down, you are now outside in the middle of the desert. The engines are destroyed, and now you are in this open area. Everywhere you look is either white, orange, or yellow. And I'll put ya in the spell scar desert. This map, just for you to understand a little bit better, it is a little different. So north is to the right side. So I'll just
Oh,
put you.
Alpha, by the way, your camera is continuously.
It's continuously what?
It's just loading.
Oh, let's refresh for here.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Keep talking. I can rewatch all this in the recording.
Okay.
There you go. The just for you to understand, just Anna takes this map, shows you this scuffed drawings that she made, and well, as far as I know, we shall be somewhere around here. Uh, just she just goes around the area, and she takes on the cockpit, and eventually goes down and takes some of the notes, go in the panel, and well, as she just bumps on the shards of glasses over there, the ship is not working anymore. And well, I'm sorry to say that, but we might be lost. I was putting too much effort and trusting a little too much on the ship machinery, and was not counting that this would go down. She looks at the ship over there. Still, you can see a lot of tears and a bunch of scorch marks on it, and she looks down a bit, passes her hand around the hull, and second kiss is no more. Well, I'll be here, and if you can achieve this temple, we can get those pieces to fix it. But we'll see what he can do. The sibling brothers just nod, and the rest of the crew is just staying there to protect themselves, since they don't want to travel with you and risk their lives. It's risky to take a decision here, so they rather not take a decision.
It's ship might need the protection anyway, so
Okay, you can take care of yourselves while they can take care of themselves. And she goes around the the ships, and the goblins go back. And Captain, we might have about, well, if the outlaws over there don't stay with us, we should have about 4 days of rations if we don't eat them all day. We'll need some waters, but well, we'll do ourselves some job, and you can take yourself yours.
Okay. Did we bring rations?
I think Nico bought a bunch.
yes.
Did you?
I
think
believe
he
I did.
Yeah, he was. Well, I feel like he was buying rations when I ran off to chase that girl. The tiefling girl.
Yeah,
I was buying to prepare.
Yeah.
just in case. Well, good that you did. So this time you can make some math. I don't think that this map over here has marked where the place is, but I imagine it's somewhere around. If you might be here, it doesn't say exactly, but well, we have this cool map, and it would be Cloud River Keep. I think is 160 miles. Let me just double check. Over there and 180 miles. So, Cloud River Keep. Oh my. And it should be around here then. Yeah, not that far.
We're here.
You're likely taking 2 days to get there. And, well, we are now using the exploration rules for Pathfinder. And they. Have you used them, Thunder?
Ah, no, not in time.
Okay. While traveling, we also take turns. And you will decide which activity you want to engage. And this can be a lot of them. This can be trying to recall knowledge about the stuff you're seeing. This can be um, investigating, looking for clues, seeking tracks, well, going stealthily to try to hide your tracks and start the combat hidden. You can try to cover the tracks so you're not being followed. You can scout, and all of those you can check by going to your sheet and then looking for exploration. And over there, there's a bunch of them. I think you already have a couple of them in your sheet already.
Yeah.
And it's cool that you guys manage and, well, synergize with your choices because they might be relevant.
So yeah, I was thinking of doing cover tracks. Unless someone else wants to do that.
Okay, you'd be moving slower by covering tracks.
Maybe we shouldn't do that. But I feel like if we don't do that, we could lead somebody back to the ship. So I don't know how you guys feel about that.
On the other hand, it would help us lead ourselves back to the ship.
You have a point.
Okay, I didn't think about that. You know what? Not gonna do it.
And let's be honest, I don't think we have as much to worry about people following us, mostly because we're now stranded in the desert on foot.
All
A
right.
very scary, magical desert on foot. It's
I just want you guys to know
the only things following us are things we'll probably be dealing with anyway.
Yeah, this is the best vacation I've ever had. So I think I'll scout.
Okay, scout is good.
Yep.
Let's see. Booker can try to exploration. Let's do investigate as well. Yeah. And Nico, what are you going with?
I think I should probably do the treat wounds activity for a bit until we're patched up a bit.
The oh yes. Yes. You're in a rough spot.
It's like, well, we successfully did that. We're also kind of all in a bit of rough health spot-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will put you more or less where the Anna thinks you are. And she would give you the advice of either sticking with rivers or trying to go to the lake, because it is very likely that you're going to require water, and carrying water is a pain. So being around bodies of water is always the good choice.
I don't know about you guys, but Bitter Death Lake sounds lovely. I don't know if you guys want to go there or not. We could hit up the river. I'm just throwing it out there. I think it sounds like a neat place to go.
The river sounds the best for keeping us a bit oriented to where we're going.
All right, Nico, I'm gonna trust you. Let's go to the river.
On the river then.
Okay, let me just see one thing.
I'm gonna try sense direction.
Down by the river. Okay, so please make the very first treat wounds, as now time is a thing, and I'll just do this. So before you explore, just in case. Oh, and Booker is still injured by the
Still
Marauder disease.
stupefied.
The Marauder disease is this thing. Mana fever. Not sure if you can see the details, but Booker's next roll will be in 1 day.
Oh,
Oh shit.
So 10 healing on.
Me and James West.
Okay. Ten minutes.
Maybe we could heal as we walk.
You can't. Need to be in the same place.
Oh shit.
Oh.
As far as I'm aware.
well.
I'd argue that Nico is small enough he could hop on our back and like little band-aids, little acupuncture, whatever he's got to do. I was kidding. I'm just making jokes.
Well, I should probably make. I'll just do probably like a 30-minute session, so like just 2 more checks. Just hey, we kind of got beat the heck up, and
Yeah.
before we start, heading off and getting into more encounters, it might be a good idea to.
Oh boy.
Who's that going to?
Well, I'm still targeting myself, so I think I take myself.
That was 10 minutes.
Damn it.
As Belagar is sensing direction, I lick my finger, and I'm like doing the up in the air thing. And after a while, my finger dries out, and I'm like, "What the hell was that supposed to prove?"
That's supposed to check where the wind's coming from.
Okay,
Ooh,
Booker and Balagar.
okay.
I know what it's supposed to do, but I feel like James West is not very inclined to figure that out. He's good at interrogating. Sense of direction, I don't know, man. He's all over the place.
Yeah, he's a very good interrogator.
Okay, I think we're good for the moment. Then I will switch my exploration to.
Is any of you seeking? Yeah, I think I have the highest perception, so.
Yeah, I guess I'll seek.
Okay. Make a secret perception check. Okay. So the way I rule this, you'll have the result that you rolled, and whenever the situation changes, so if you maybe roll initiative, you will have to re-roll the stuff. So every turn that something happens, then we re-roll. Okay. So Anna just goes with you and gives you a nod and wish you good luck. So, well, think Nico you don't have the wounded anymore,
Yeah.
and there we go. So I'll put you back on the symbol over there. And as you begin to walk nearby the lake, you have some feeling that you might need to go over here, but you're not quite sure. Because if we make the mark over there about Cloud River Keep and make it 180 miles, as it was saying from the book you found, you have somewhere around this line. So I'll just take this out and I'll make at first I just make a mark over here like this, the probable place for it to be. And let's move. The very first couple of hours that you are exploring, you see a couple of leshies from some remains of the the vegetation over there, and they don't hurt you and they don't have any mind. They just keep moving silently and in small bands, and you can see most of them are um, palm trees and have this desert like feeling and short legs, and they just keep moving slowly. Meanwhile, you can still see some of the spells in the sky being cast and looking for maybe some ruins of the battles that face here for a couple of years. And after the a couple of hours actually, nothing really important happens, but as you're walking by the river's shore, you eventually see something else. Nico, you spot over the place you are and looking for its stuff, nearby a cave, a massive tentacle creature, and you can see it has big eyes. Well, one big eye and a lot of small eyes around the center one. And it seems to be playing with an engine.
God damn it. An engine. Uh. Okay.
So you notice it, you got a crit success on the check. So the creature didn't notice you. And you can see clearly it's not anything that you can name. And I'll roll for the things for the recall knowledge. No actual information that you guys got. Do you want to approach?
What are we feeling?
Well, it's an engine. Could fix the ship.
Could help fix the ship.
Hmm?
Suppose we could try to talk to this thing.
Diplomacy.
I don't think diplomacy will work the best in this situation.
I don't know, James West, you can charm
we'll
that
intimidate it.
tentacle monster. Could we perhaps get closer and see if the engine would have some usable parts?
Well, you're not really sure, but yeah, you need to approach.
Oh, okay, with that. Hmm.
Can we get a image of this creature? Can we all see it at this point?
Yeah, I think Nico can describe you this.
Oh, he looks friendly. Look,
Ah.
Cthulhu monster.
Huh.
He's just a little guy.
I will go about this
Oh.
however you guys want to do it.
I'd say it'd be fun to risk it.
It
All
could be
right.
fun to risk.
TPK, let's do it.
Though at the same time, Nico is inclined to maybe not make too many treks back to the ship, because we still gotta get to the area. So that's the only reason why it's like, well,
Suppose if you could repair the ship now and just fly it.
I think we'll need more than one engine, and that's the only thing.
Alright, if you guys want to, like, tuck and take cover, I think James West could then be like, hey, I'm James West, how's it going? If you
Well,
want,
you are the ranged character. You should be taking cover.
I can put a tree up and run away real quick.
So, will you plant trees?
Maybe Belagar and Booker should come with me, and then we can try to talk to this thing.
Alright, I'm down.
Nico, what do you
Well,
think?
I guess we can see what happens.
You ready to cast some healing? Because it's probably gonna come up.
Well, I can see if my healing works.
Alright.
You're over there. You can see the creature on its distance. It's not seeing you. So if you want to attack before,
Oh shit, do we want to do that? I feel like
You want a sneak
negotiations
attack?
will go out the window if we do that.
What?
Hey, I'm James West,
yeah,
motherfucker.
I don't think negotiations will ever work. I think we're in a place where I don't think negotiation is the most extreme importance. I think just murdering things is what happens.
Mm-hmm. Is it busy fiddling with the engine?
yeah, it is distracted playing with it, and you can see it's removing pieces and gears and gizmos and just playing with the whole movable parts.
Is this a tree line right here?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say we try the stuff. Sneak up amongst the trees here.
I do not know if I'm good at stealth. I don't think so.
Wonder if I am.
Oh, I'm trained, plus 11.
Okay, let's roll some secrets.
So do you want to
No,
engage?
so plus love.
Yeah, I think we're engaging. Alright.
Okay.
I always forget if it's shift or control that does secret. Okay.
I never knew it was. I just thought about changing on the macro bar.
It might be like mods my other DMs have. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and Nico.
Oh, right. I should make that. Is it? Da, 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 da. There it is. Blind GMO.
Okay. Are you trying to attack?
I'm just trying to talk to it.
We decided to sneak up towards it.
Yeah, we can sneak
I-
up to it real quick and be like, "Hello!" And then it's gonna be startled. It'll take it off guard, and maybe it'll want to talk.
I mean,
Nico does not think this plan might work, but Nico is also going to be staying back a bit. So
all right. At least Booker and
Oh,
Belgar
one
should.
thing. Belagar critically failed. I'm sorry, Booker critically failed. And, well, as you are moving, you can see that Booker, big presence, eventually breaks a twig over this dried bushes over here. And I over there, this big-eyed creature just looks at you. You can see its eye that was in this yellow color. It turns completely red, and you can see the other eyes around the main one also turn red, and they blink in this circular form. It looks at you, and it doesn't have mouth, but somehow it's able to speak to you. And you listen this voice in your heads saying, "Who are you?"
Well, we don't have a group name yet. I've been trying to get us one. Sorry about that. But we are Belagar, Nico, Booker, George, and James West. Who are you?
You can see while you're saying your names, the creature tilts its head, and you can see one of the tentacles like moving its paw, its hand, a little excited, and you can see the other eyes also blinking. It shifted from the red color to yellow back again, and I am I.
Your name's I.
I.
I mean that makes sense.
What? His name.
Well, that's what we call ourselves. We all have a name. That's what people, refer to us as. You look pretty
You.
handy with parts. We could use someone to fix our ship. Do you like alcohol? We could get you some.
What is alcohol?
Oh, you haven't tried alcohol? Oh, man. We can have a little party. You might not know what party is if you don't know what alcohol is, but you will have a good time. I don't know how things are going out here for you, but come back to the ship with us, man.
Ship. You can see the creature levitates a little bit and reaches you while the tentacles just give this like he's swimming on the water and eventually stops, and you can see using the lower tentacles to serve as legs, and is grabbing a gear from the engine, which occasionally it just spins with the tentacle while holding it on the axis. And
Hey, man, you got any
what is
friends?
it?
Oh, sorry, I cut you off.
No, no, go ahead, go ahead.
I was like, I'm just gonna be like, hey, do you have any friends? You know what friends are?
Yeah, yeah, and again, as you're saying that, you can see the tentacle just moving, excited, and just friends. The eyes blink circularly.
Yeah, friends, people that hang out. They don't kill each other. They just have a good time together. They drink some alcohol, throw people off airships when it comes up. Buddies.
Definition of friendship.
These are my friends. Do you have any friends?
Approaches. I don't think I have people I drink alcohol with. And again, it resonates in your head, just telepathic. And
Oh, you could drink alcohol with us, man. There's not a whole lot left. We gotta buy some more. You know how parties go. But you know, if you need some friends, it looks like you're good at mechanical parts. You can help us with our ship, and we can drink and have a good time. We'll be friends. You can come with us.
what is ship? And again, tentacle spinning.
Uh, Nico points in general direction of our ship. If you go that way, you can find more parts like the thing you are playing with.
But you can't
Hmm.
take it apart. We need you to put it back together if you know how to do that. I feel like you do.
I don't.
Oh, you're just taking stuff apart?
Yes.
Well, why you're doing
Well,
that?
there is to sacrifice the people at the ship, or and hope that they can deal with this monstrosity or not. I'm like,
Mm.
moral dilemma.
Worst case,
How
Shuma's
does
got this.
Nico
I believe
feel
in him.
about this? I was like,
It looks at George over there and approaches.
Hey, don't take him apart. He served me drinks. He's
no,
one of my
not
best
George.
friends.
Not George. Not George.
He
Oh God,
drinks alcohol.
Hey, do you have anything around here that we could take apart with you? We could help you out. But not George. George is cool. He's a friend. You don't take apart your friends.
Okay.
Is-
Hmm.
Yeah, is there anything else around here that we could take apart with you?
I found this and I left it there. It felt safe, so I could look at it.
Oh, well, would you show us what it is?
Yes. And he just again make this dash move as just like he is underwater, but as the momentum ends, he just goes back the on well walking on land and using the tentacles as legs, and he shows you what he got over there. And taking a good look at it, it seems to be a very very old automaton that well, Nico, you can make a religion check if you want.
okay.
Okay. So, this automaton you heard is an old model, and it is not like a server robot like you saw. It is a war machine, and it was used mostly to kill some of the mutants the on the desert, and some groups would use them as assistants. So a little, just a little, another body to fight alongside with them,
Hmm.
and this was common to a common technique for the mutants, sometimes giving them weapons so they use them themselves, and they would always use old machinery on them. But this is unlikely that will have ship parts for you that you can scavenge. If you
Okay.
have some sort of smelting and someone that knows what they're doing, you probably can use this as scrap.
How broken does the automaton look?
It is preserved the way it can. Time was not gentle with it, and it was just abandoned. There are no marks of well, of like battle. It was just forgotten.
Okay.
Doesn't look like it's easy to reactivate or anything. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
So you said this creature doesn't have a mouth?
Nope.
Okay, shit.
Can't drink.
Yeah, I was gonna use my ability to be like, hey, I have this bottle of alcohol. I'll take a drink. You take a drink. But if he has no mouth, I don't know how that works.
Also, I think we can maybe disengage at this point, and because that's not an engine, that's not a thing or we want.
Well, you pointed out where the ship was, so I don't know what we should do at this point.
Uh, I, 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 hey, I pointed in a general direction. This thing doesn't know any. This thing just wants to play with this thing, and I'm happy to let it play with this thing.
I'm gonna be
Do you
like,
have more machines, more toys?
yeah, there's one
Um,
about 5 miles this way. There's a lot of toys and machines. That's where he came
Make a
from. I don't know
deception
what
check.
Nico's talking about. I hope I have deception. I do. Alright, I'm gonna try to make this secret. There we go. You know what? I will use a hero point if it goes bad.
Okay.
So wait, I use it and then you do a roll if it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh-oh, it was bad.
You can see that the creature reacts badly with it, and
You
it
don't
looks
trust me?
you directly. You can see the eye turning orange.
Hey, let's calm down here. I was trying to help you. I thought we were friends here, man. You don't have any friends. You could have picked up 5 friends right now. Is that really how you want to live your life? No friends? It sucks, man. It's a lonely life. I'll tell you that. I like you. I
How can
trust
I
you.
be friends with you if you try to hurt me?
We have not tried to hurt you. We've been very
You
cordial.
can see the eyes like looking directly on you, frowning a little bit.
Like, hey, I am James West. I don't hurt anybody. Shut up, you guys. But you look cool, man. I trust you completely. Like, I'm gonna try to shake his tentacle. Like, hey, do you know what a handshake is? This is like the biggest trust me and you could do. Okay?
Nico is really far back, being like, "What is this idiot doing?"
Just
Trying to
looks
make
at you,
friends.
not understanding.
Put your tentacle in my hand. We will shake. I will not hurt you. You should not hurt me because we're trying to be buddies right now. We're trying to be friends, okay?
What is tentacle?
Your arms, your legs, what do you call those things that are moving all around right now? What do you call them?
Grasping stuff.
Oh, well, hand me one of your grasping stuffs. You can grasp my hand. I will grasp yours. We will lift it up and down with a slight squeeze to show our manliness, but not enough to hurt me, not enough to hurt you. Very important. What do you say?
It is complicated to be friends.
Oh, we can teach you. We have lots of friends. I probably have about 50 friends. Okay? You have none right now. You can pick up 5 right now. I could get you on my Instagram. You'll pick up another fucking 45 at least.
I
Just
really
don't you have
like
some?
George. Can I be friends with George?
You can.
And
George is awesome. But you can't take him
Uh,
apart. He's got to stay whole, otherwise he's gone. He's nothing.
James, do you have some marbles or something you can play with?
Oh shit. Has it been a day since I pulled a kite out of my backpack?
yes,
Okay, so I'm gonna pull toy blocks out of my backpack. I'm like, here, Have you played with these before? Oh wait, no,
Toy blocks. So
no,
like to
no.
make like
Hold on, there's something fucking better than toy blocks. There's like a puzzle.
AK-47.
That'd be awesome. There's like a puzzle box. Trying to find it.
What puzzle? Like, I imagine the ones that you slide pieces.
I feel like it's more of a. Have you ever seen Hellraiser?
A what, Razor?
Hellraiser, the series, movies.
No, no.
Oh, what? Anybody?
Let me see.
I've heard of it.
Oh yeah. The box. You open the box.
Yeah. So there's like this. It's like a square, and then if you do it in the right configuration, then these demon guys come and kill you. But I don't think that works the same way in the game. It's just a puzzle box.
Okay, I
A
got the
fancy
idea.
Rubik's cube.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. You take it out of your bag, and he looks at it, a little amazed. And now you have +4 bonus to diplomacy checks to influence the creature, and it's now friendly to you. It
Oh shit.
takes the box over there with one hand, one tentacle, one grasping stuff, and keeps like playing and pushing and it's very concentrated on here. If you want to strike, this is the time. It is soft guard.
I
Do I
I
also have
think
that
we could.
+4 to deception, or is it just diplomacy?
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
All right.
I think it might be a good idea to retreat. Nico is very much now thinking, I think I might like just go.
All right. So we're gonna bring you some more of those. We just gotta go back to our ship real quick, which you know is about 5 miles to the, what would that be, north east?
You
Yeah.
got a nat 1 on that check.
Oh fuck.
I think just like just keep retreating. Maybe just don't
Oh
say
no,
anything.
actually, from secret checks, it is you roll twice and take the higher.
Okay.
So, well, it wasn't a crit fail, but still.
Did you roll them both?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Oh, where you going?
We are.
We're gonna get you some more puzzle boxes. Honestly, Nico's a little freaked out because you didn't shake my hand with your grabbing thing, and I don't know, man. We just are we gonna be friends or not? Are we cool? You don't hurt me
I
or my friends. I don't
I
hurt you.
can shake your hand with my grasping stuff.
All right, but remember what I said. You don't do it too much that it hurts me. So just a little tiny bit of pressure, and I'll also give you a tiny bit of pressure, and that shows that we're cool. Okay? That's how we're gonna do this. You
He
understand?
takes one of the with one of his tentacles, plays it with that puzzle box, and offers you the grasping stuff.
All right, I will take it, and I give him a tiny little squeeze. I feel like his tiny squeeze is just gonna like tear my arm off.
No, he barely touches your hand, and he just like he said tiny pressure, so he barely touches you,
Oh,
and he's
perfect.
very careful with it.
Exactly. You know how to be friends with people. You have some friends now. Is there anything else around here?
Uh-huh.
You've lived here for a while. Do you want to show us anything else?
Um, I know a good deal about surroundings.
Yeah, if you want to show
There
us, man.
is
Oh, sorry.
a soft rock full of tasty bugs not far.
Wow, I don't know if you know this, but me, Belagar, Booker, Nico, even George love soft bugs. If you'll show that to us, we will gladly come with you.
Yes, of course. There is a scary glass castle around.
Oh,
All right, well, let's go,
Make a
bud.
diplomacy check just to use your +4.
All right.
I almost wanted to roll that, but I'm also like, I'm not part of this conversation, am I? I am staying the heck far away. I do not
you're
want to get
safe.
grasped. It's like looking at George, just like,
Okay, the guy is fairly happy to have you around. He's like, I want to know you more.
Oh, we have lots to tell you.
I I'm listening.
Nico, Belagar, you guys want to tell him a bit about yourselves? I gotta go to the bathroom real quick again. I step off in the bushes real quick. I'm just peeing. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
What is being?
It's release of bodily fluids.
Hmm.
Well, I punched.
Punch.
People who try to hurt or get in my way, I punch.
What is punch?
It's when you intend to bring harm on something else. These,
With your hands.
yes,
Can I shake your hand with my grasping stuff?
yes, we can shake.
He's very, very delicate and just like shakes it softly.
Now we know each other.
Are we friends?
Assume so, yeah.
Why George doesn't listen?
ah,
He's I don't know what's going on.
ah. Yeah, George is a little worried about keeping his head on his body and not being too much grasped.
I imagine that I haven't read much about the telepathy, but I think it is a area that you need to have share a language. I don't think George has a language that he knows. No, he knows a language.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think George. I kind of haven't given George any kind of speech. He kind of. He also has an intelligence of -4.
Yeah, so
So
Sorry, George is. I'm sorry, I'm done peeing now. George is deaf and mute. We can't talk to him at all.
what is mute?
He can't talk, even with his brain.
What is talk?
What we're doing right now, bud.
communicating. No.
Hmm.
I'll tell you what. Have you ever had somebody ride you before? Could I hop on your back and you can take us to these soft rocks and bugs? Because that sounds very delicious right now. And I'm a little famished.
Nico is like way out here, just looking at James West and going like, it's like making the smallest like no, 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 no,
Hey,
no
it's up to him. If he's
motion.
cool with it. I'm not forcing
You
it
can
on
see
him.
that he lowers his body.
Okay, so I'm gonna put my body on your body. Are you cool with that? Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, so then yeah, I'll hop up on his back. And
You hop on his back.
while I'm doing it, I'm
It's
just like,
quite squishy.
okay. No, you're super soft, bud. That's cool. That's what I like in my friends, being super soft.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyways, let's go eat these bugs. Sounds delicious. Nico and George are coming.
When you, what was it?
Oh, I said Nico and George, they'll follow behind, you know. Maybe behind a little bit, but they're gonna come with us.
Okay. One thing I forgot to ask. Nico, make a crafting check.
I can do that.
I'll do 4. For him. There you go. Okay. So, the 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 creature, the automaton that he had, was in fact it is in fact very old. But you can notice that between its head, you can scavenge what appears to be a magical item. Well, wouldn't be magical, but technological item. I'm not quite able to identify that.
Oh,
Okay.
Are
I
you taking it?
can Booker roll a
Yeah,
crafting check?
I was gonna say the same thing.
But
yeah.
inventory, hang on. Don't look.
I think Booker has just a slightly better crafting check too, so
Okay, make another crafting check. Man, no clue.
Okay.
Another net one.
Yeah, we could take it with us, just in case.
You can take it and analyze as time passes.
Okay. I'm like,
And as you sit,
oh,
you can see that he uh, plays with your cloak and try to see the texture, and takes the piece of a robe and starts like passing, just like pokes your hands.
I'm gonna. Oh wait,
Yeah.
what do I have? Never mind, I don't have nothing to hand him. I'm like, hey, squishy guy, if I could I have 2 of your grasping things to hold in my hands, and then I will lift them up and then down and say, "Hya!" And then we're gonna go to this squishy bugs.
He he nods, and he just takes both of his well, a lot of tentacles I haven't counted, but raises 2 of them over there.
So yeah, I grab them and I'm like, "Hya!" Let's go, everybody. We made a friend. It's awesome.
I's friend with James West.
I'm friends with you too,
Seems a
I.
bit.
You're cool.
What is cool?
my brain is
It means I will do anything to make sure that you are safe forever. Because me and you, we are very good friends.
He takes. Because he thinks a little bit.
I didn't think this encounter would go like this.
Me neither.
Part of me was just like, I just, like, don't know what to think. Nico is just like, I don't like any of this.
I don't
This
think
is
any
gonna
of us
get us
thought it would go
killed.
this way.
Okay, so going to the soft rock full of tasty bugs.
Yep. You guys, y'all better eat these bugs too, okay? We cannot
I'm not.
disrespect our new friend.
Sorry, I'm not a bug eater.
I'll eat your rations then. Nico, Booker, you guys down to eat some bugs?
Booker even.
I guess it depends on what the bugs look like.
Do you guys? All right, you guys. I just made us a new friend. Are you really gonna be disrespectful right now? Okay, come on.
Names
Okay.
was friend quotation mark
Anyways,
with of the people.
Anyways, yeah, let's go, bud. And bud means friend. It's just another word for it.
You can see he was twisting one of his tentacles, his thinking tentacle. And well, let's move. Let me just get. I have an idea. Hang on, guys.
Sorry if I really threw you off with all this.
Is that this song? I think it is. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I'm not sure I'm finding it. Okay, found it. Not what I wanted, but will serve the purpose.
Perfect. That is awesome.
James West riding this big tentacle alien in front of you while he just like moves slowly side to side, and you can feel he's quite happy while you're walking over the spell card desert, and you can see some fireballs being cast in the distance. And well, this is going to take a long while. I ask you to reroll your activities.
Okay.
How do we roll? Oh wait, shouldn't be cover track. Should be scout.
Are you covering tracks?
No, I'm trying to scout. How do I roll that? Or is that just a thing that happens?
You don't roll for it. Hang
Okay.
on. You just have this effect that everyone gets the effect.
Okay.
I have to enable and disable, I think. And for the scene being this funny, giving you a hero point for that.
Oh, thank you.
And let me just see hero point for you. And I was looking for something. Oh, scouting. Yes. And scout. There you go. You all have the effect, including I.
Yay!
So, traveling over here, the first day is pretty much eventless, and you go traveling around the surrounding area, and eventually you arrive at a pond, so where you guys can rest. So
All right.
I the whole time was impressed to be around you, and he was having a lot of fun, and he could not stop asking questions. So you saw he's pretty much a big baby, as he knows how to speak, but he doesn't know a lot of stuff. So he would go asking a lot and a lot and a lot of stuff, and if he doesn't know a thing, he would ask, and he wouldn't bother.
Have you
So
guys watched The Goonies?
Yeah.
the,
I feel like
the
he's
Goonies.
Sloth and I'm Chunk. Like he's my new buddy. Baby Ruth.
Well, I'll put you over there. And I think you can remove this. You got the idea now. And here, I think this. There you go. It starts to turn cold, and well, resting in a desert is no joke. And putting I with you, hang on, I is not. I'll just put his size the way it should be. Ghost Rider in the sky. And, well, reaching the oasis. Well, George doesn't have dark vision, and Nico doesn't have dark vision. Amazing. Do you have light?
I do have the light cantrip, yes.
Okay.
Also, I think we have torches.
Yep. But yeah, if you got light, let's do that. Alright, Nico's
Uh,
about to cast a spell
oh,
to make it bright. I just want you to know that beforehand. Look
Looks
at
at
that.
it, lighting it up.
It's like daytime
Well,
again.
do that. Nico, when you cast the spell, you're in the Scar Desert. And you feel some sort of
yeah.
static energy as you're doing that and channel your divine energy over there. You just think that, well, you're not used to it, but, well, be ready for weird effects.
It's sort of like, I don't want to. It's sort of why I'm like, I don't want to risk a heal with this, but maybe a light will be safe. So, like, light might be safe.
Okay. So, um, for befriending I and getting him as a companion, y'all gain 50 XP.
Heck yeah.
So
Hooray!
I will add you all on the initiative. So roll for you and finish the combat. And giving you 50 XP. There we go. Awesome.
Huh?
So, as you have 4 people in the party, each one of you needs to sleep for 8 hours. And I don't remember the exact time, but I think it should take you total of 10 hours of resting. So you guys take short periods of time and go around. So everyone sleeps 8 hours and is waking up for, well, to cover the others' tracks and
Mm.
times.
Okay.
And, well, tired by the walk and the whole thing about traveling in a ship that was attacked by mutants. Now you are in the origin of the mutants, and sleeping here is not 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 the best. And I imagine you'd have some camping equipment, but if not,
Yeah.
I can help you improvise some of them. But as it turns night, it really gets cold, and at some point, you can see some lightning strikes from the spell happening in the sky and making this twisted colors on the clouds. And it just rumbles the sounds over you and keeps echoing and repeating on itself.
Can we make some sort of fire?
You can
Fire?
make survival check.
Right. Hookers.
Okay. One critical success and one success. Not a problem at all. The we had some life over here because of the oasis over here. It's small, and you take your time to rest, and you go slowly without rushing on it. And, well, Booker using his highly technological weapons to just chop down trees, and eventually you're getting some enough firewood so you can light a fire and get something going so you don't freeze. And you, Nico, don't need to rely anymore on your light spell for just in case something happens. But as you, I'll add a fire over here, and I don't have the effect, but it has the lights and gives you the thing. And campfire. There we go. Who would have guessed? Campfire in Outlaws of Alkenstar. Well,
True cowboys now.
yeah.
I mean, I got my mount. Yeah, we are cowboys.
Making the actual campfire over here. There we go. Moody. So, in the region you are, go around the campfire, and I feels really comfortable. He's still playing with the cube. I'll make some thievery checks to try to solve the puzzle. Okay, he just fixed the puzzle. He just in the first hour the puzzle was done, and he was able to put it back. And at some point, he was not even looking at the puzzle and just doing it like it's a fidget toy on his other hand, well, grasping stuff.
Oh, he's a professional.
I want to try to.
And it just keeps doing with just one grasping stuff over and over, dismounting and mounting it back.
Okay.
Well,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. If everything's good on our end, I don't need to say nothing.
I was progressing the thing, so I was
Yeah.
going to
Yep.
add something else.
No. Go ahead.
Okay. As you're taking your time to sleep and getting the different night watches, at some point this is no longer required, as the spells and the mana waste themselves calm down. You wake up for a gunshot, and you're all taken by surprise. And from not having anything, you can still hear it reverberating on the surrounding area, and this thunderous, well, strike just keeps happening. And before we roll initiative, I think we can take a break.
All right.
All right.
So I'll eat something, and I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah. B.
Yeah.